Happy Friday. I'm forewarned meteorologist Kim Adams. We have a few light rain showers, especially down to the south. We'll talk about your weekend forecast and that all-important eclipse forecast coming up.
All right, thanks, Kim. The man accused of shooting a Good Samaritan faces a judge. His attorney asked for a lower bond. You'll hear why the judge said no. Also, all shook up. New video into Local 4 of an earthquake that briefly stopped planes, trains, and automobiles. Plus, here's Paula.
I just want you to take a look at this because this might just look like a bunch of old guys playing poker, but instead, it's really a bit of a love story for the ages.
Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News First at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon to you, and thanks so much for being with me. I'm Christy McDonald in for Karen Drew this Friday. All right, first at 4, a Washtenaw County judge slaps a shooting suspect with a $1 million bond to keep him behind bars. Prosecutors say Joshua Dye is accused of shooting a Good Samaritan who tried to intervene when Dye was having an argument with a woman. It happened right on Main Street in Ann Arbor in the middle of the afternoon on March 24th in front of several witnesses. Dye is accused of shooting the man as he was in his car trying to leave. The victim survived but has had surgeries and faces a long recovery. Prosecutors also pointed out that Dye has a criminal record that includes a conviction for first-degree child abuse. The judge says another thing also stood out to her while setting bail.
Any person who is willing to use a firearm against another person in a situation where their own life is not in danger presents an ongoing danger to the community. That willingness to fire a gun at another person, there's no reason for me to think that that won't be limited to this one incident.
Now, the defense argued that Dye has partial custody of a 3-year-old child and argued a smaller bond would still keep him behind bars. The judge not swayed. Dye will be back in court on April 18th. Detroit police are trying to find the man responsible for some terrifying moments involving a long gun and a woman who stopped at a gas station. Take a look at this surveillance video from Thursday, March 28th, just before 5 in the morning. It happened at a gas station on 7 Mile near Evergreen. Police say the man approached the woman as she walked back to her car. He was armed with a long gun, demanded the keys to her 2013 Chevy Cruze, and drove off. If you recognize him or you can help out in any way, call Detroit Police or Crime Stoppers at 1-800-SPEAK-UP. You can remain anonymous. Michigan State Police will review why Detroit police fired shots at a teenager last night on Detroit's west side. The 16-year-old was grazed by a bullet on his right hip. He was taken to the hospital but released into police custody. Investigators say the trouble started at Chatham and Fenkell when police thought the teen had a concealed gun. There was a foot chase, shots fired. It is not clear yet if the teen ever fired, but a stolen 9mm handgun was found. No officers are injured. We will keep you posted as we get updates on this case. Well, all right, the Detroit Tigers just finished their home opener. It turned out to be a little bit of a nail-biter. Sky 4 is over Comerica Park right now. As you see, the fans are starting to leave the park after another chilly first game of the season. It was chilly. I was down there earlier today. Tigers grabbed an early lead over the Athletics, but had to hold on tight. We will have live team coverage of the game, the fans, and so much more starting at Local 4 News at 5, and the final score was 5-4. All right, and here is another view of Comerica Park as we head into the first forecast. It's all emptying out down there. Our morning crew had to be bundled up for the countdown to this opening day this morning. And of course, Kim Adams standing by with an update. All right, Kim, it was snowing when I was there at about 12:20 this afternoon.
Well, there you go. And I hate to, I didn't want to have it snow, but we predicted snow, so I'm kind of caught in that, like, I want to be accurate, but at the same time, wouldn't mind if I was wrong so that nobody got the snow. But yeah, a little bit of everything at the ballpark today except for warm weather, which we would have liked. But we can check that box for opening day, and now we'll look ahead to the eclipse forecast. But first, we have just a few sprinkles left out there today. There might even be a couple of flurries flying around in a few spots. But for the most part, we're talking about just some very, very light rain. Again, mainly just sprinkles. As we look at clouds and radar, you can see we've got that. It was snow initially this morning, then eventually changed over to some light rain as temps are above freezing, well above freezing. In fact, we are now in the mid-40s. Tomorrow, we'll get a little sunshine. It'll start out kind of cloudy, but as the day goes along, more and more in the way of sunshine with a high of 54. Of course, we will talk about that eclipse forecast and some tweaks we've made to it coming up.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you in a bit, Kim. An earthquake rocked parts of New York and New Jersey this morning, rattling buildings and the nerves of millions of people on the East Coast. It hit just before noon today. NBC has been gathering security camera videos from New Jersey. You see it right there. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, that quake could be felt from Maine to Washington, D.C. Kimberly Gill is in the newsroom with more video for us. Kim.
Hi, Christy. Good afternoon. Here's some here's some of the big picture information. The earthquake was a magnitude 4.8, which is much less powerful, of course, than the one we saw in Taiwan earlier this week. So far, there are no reports of major damage or injuries. Watch for the cat in this video of a home shaking in Jersey City here. You can see the animal bolted as soon as the shaking started. Videos like this are trending all over the place. Experts also estimate about 42 million people may have felt the shaking in the densely populated Northeast. The quake was centered between New York and Philadelphia. And this video from the United Nations doesn't show the shaking as much, but the quake did interrupt this hearing as someone was addressing the world body. All over the East Coast, people were caught by surprise. The mayor of New York spoke out to reassure people today.
Earthquakes don't happen every day in New York. So this can be extremely traumatic. The number of texts, calls, and inquiries that people sent out to not only our administration, but to family members checking on them, we know how this can impact you. But we're ready for the unexpected. This is New York City, and we respond accordingly.
Now, again, we're not hearing any reports of serious damage, but still officials are checking bridges and other infrastructure to be on the safe side. Some trains and planes were slowed down or diverted. Traffic through the Holland Tunnel between Jersey and Lower Manhattan was also stopped for about 10 minutes, but things are back to normal. But a lot of people will be talking about the quake for a while, as you can imagine, and it's all over social media. Chrissy, we'll send it back to you.
Absolutely, Kim. It's not very often we hear you say, watch for the cat in the video.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks so much. We'll see you at 5. Well, President Biden got a firsthand look today at what is being done to clear away the collapsed Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. He greeted police officers who helped block traffic to the bridge in the moments before it was hit by the freighter. The president was also set to meet with the families of the victims. As of tonight, one of the nation's main shipping lanes remains closed, but crews are working overtime to get it back open. All right, I want you to think of the longest card game you've ever played. Chances are it is not one that has lasted 52 years. Since 1972, the same 8 men from Oak Park have had a date to play poker. And as Paula Tutman shows us, this bond, stronger than glue.
So it started right here in Oak Park. Who knew how far it would go? It certainly traveled, and it's morphed, and it's changed to what kind of looks like just a bunch of old guys playing poker. But this game is actually glue. This is a love story
in your hand, you got the love.
that has spanned more than 50 years. 8 boys who met in the 8th grade became friends and stayed friends through the game of poker.
It's all for fun, and we just tease each other to death every minute of the game.
They called themselves the Thursday Eighters. Every Thursday night, like clockwork, they would meet, share their lives, and play cards.
My kids say that one of the fondest memories is sitting on the stairs and listening to the sound of the chips going across the table.
And this is my granddaughter sitting on my lap at a poker game.
They've gotten married and had children, lost wives.
I lost my wife after 36 years of marriage.
And lost children.
I lost a son, 2 sons. Last one was 5 years ago, and the first one was 9 years ago.
I'm sorry.
And we support each other.
But they never lost touch with one another.
You miss it when you can't play.
Their lives have taken different turns, from lawyers to financial planners, teachers to window salesmen. On Thursday nights, they became a single organism, joined at the playing cards.
This is like home.
All topics are on the table.
Our subject matter has changed over the years, from girls and sex maybe, and now it's body replacement parts, surgeries, medications we're on. So it's changed a little.
Except
We don't talk politics. We do not talk politics.
Right.
It's divisive. It's visceral. We just don't talk politics.
So
You'll never convince somebody who doesn't agree with you to agree with you.
and through their ages and the ages, they play on.
Now, again, we're not hearing any reports of serious damage, but still officials are checking bridges and other infrastructure to be on the safe side. So a lot of people will be talking about the quake for a while, as you can imagine, and it's all over social media. Chrissy, we'll send it back to you.
And through their ages and the ages, they play on. I want you to take a look at those arches. Those certainly weren't there when these guys started playing poker. By the way, one was another bill was missing, but when all are present, get this, there's more than 600 years at that table playing poker. Now, Peter is starting to suffer from early signs of Alzheimer's, but his pals are there to support him. They changed the games and the rules to keep him present, to keep him going. Chrissy, we got this story from Jennifer Morris. Thank you for that. How many of us can say we've had friends for 50 years? Amazing.
It absolutely is, Paula. The love and the advice and the friendship around that table, just priceless. Thanks for the story. It's really beautiful to see. Have a great weekend, Paula.